It's other news today. Mo Salah essentially is begging Liverpool for a new deal. Liverpool are not offering him one. Ram, surely, you look at his form this season, one of the greatest attackers in Premier League history, Liverpool's greatest ever Premier League player. What the hell is going on at Liverpool? Why are you not renewing one of the best players in the world's contracts?
And also, can also add a greater legend than Steven Gerrard. Go.
Did you have to add that?
Yes.
Really? Yes. Really? You didn't need to say that. You didn't need to say that. But, Terry, to answer your question before you're rudely interrupted by Have Hope, there's a simple answer. We don't know what this club does. I thought we're going to be signing 3 players this transfer window. We only sort of signed 1. So, in the whole grand scheme of things, and the whole idea of we haven't signed enough players, we should be renewing all these guys' contracts, given the fact that we freed up so much wage. We've made a profit in terms of transfers. Like, everything financially says we can afford to extend these guys' contracts. And the fact that Mo Salah is actually coming out and saying, like, look, I am very happy at Liverpool, I want to stay at Liverpool, is kind of ridiculous to an extent. I do think he will get given a new contract. I think all of them will get given a new contract, and I do think all of them will sign a new contract. But it's ridiculous how it's come to this situation. A player of his quality, I think he's got 3 goals and 3 assists already in the first 3 games of the season. Like, it's ridiculous how a player like Mo Salah is still not tied down to a contract and is literally got about 11 months left on his contract. Is absolutely crazy. But we'll just have to wait and see. And it's like what Have said, he's one of our greatest ever players. And I think the history of Liverpool, for players of his stature and the players that have done so much and still can provide so much for the squad, you got to keep him. We did it with Alan Hansen. We did it with Kenny Dalglish. I think Mo Salah, for what he's done and what he can provide for this team, not only on the pitch but off the pitch, in terms of being a role model for the younger players, he should be staying until he retires, in my opinion.
See, Ram, you have to be honest here. You see, when we're here on a panel, we're here to be fully honest and to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help us God. Ram, I do not want to hear the word should in what you're saying.
What do you should? Why not?
Because, do you know what? There's a very uncomfortable conversation we could have about Salah and where he ranks in terms of Premier League greats. And we're not ready for that yet. None of us ready, but there's an uncomfortable convo we could have in terms of where Salah ranks in terms of what he's done in the Premier League. Because, you know, this guy has never had a bad season. He's never had a bad season. And so for me, the fact that it's even in question that a guy provides goals, assists, is a playmaker, he puts the ball on a plate for Darbibi to miss an open goal from. So he does so much for Liverpool that they shouldn't even be in question, because if you lose, how many right wingers has done what Salah has done in the past 5 years and has been as productive as him? Forget Premier League, in the world, than Salah.
Not many. But that's the thing. Like, this is where it's not as confusing as it is, because he's not slowing down. His numbers are still great. He still looks fitter than ever. He is one of those players that can play until he's around about 39, 40 years old. And his pace hasn't gone, which I thought after he turns mid-30s, he starts to slow down properly. And, like, you won't see that blistering pace. But he's still just as quick as many players on this team. I think he ranked highest in terms of our fitness test at the start of the season. So
yeah, and also, though, don't think Chiesa can play on the right, but after his knee got nuked, that guy can't be fit for a whole season. So you can't rely on him to replace Salah. No. So my thing though is that for Liverpool, like, I don't know what the reason may be, but this shouldn't even be in question based on just how productive he's been and how consistent he's been. He's vital. Because it's one thing to have a goal scorer, but basically it's similar to a girl's idol, Henri. For a guy to give you goals and assists on a consistent basis, that is invaluable. Invaluable.
And it's not even that. It's also people at the start, before when Jurgen Klopp left, people saying, "Oh, do you think the new manager will start Salah? Would he really play Salah as consistently?" Arne Slot loves him. Arne Slot doesn't want to drop him at all. He really likes the way he plays, and he's happy to coach it. So if the manager that you want to stay for around about 4 or 5 years is happy with him and doesn't want him to leave, then why don't you sign him on?
Look.
And it's not even that. These guys are financial experts, so to speak. They're business people. You do realize if you don't sign him to a new contract, he goes on a free, and you're losing out on potential money.
And also, me and David, you know, Ram, can we cut a deal? David, look, we need more attackers. Lala on that right-hand side at the bridge, the home of the legitimate UCL winners. If you're not going to respect him, we will. Simple as that.
You got Noni Madueke, bro. You don't need anybody, man.
Bro, when you're a big club, you can't have too many amazing attacking options. So if you bring Lala up there, he's good competition for the most talented attack in the Premier League. Sorry, the most exciting attack in the Premier League. Ram, it's called Joga Bonito. It's called we'll figure it out. If you're not going to respect him, we will. If you won't respect Lala, we will.
Hang on. Weren't you the same club that dumped him off to Fiorentina and Roma?
Yo, why are you calling him Lala?
Yeah, but
Lala. Nickname.
He's not a Teletubby. What the hell?
Is a Teletubby called Lala?
Yeah. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
By the way, hang on. I get why Igal watches it now because he's got a little baby. David, why are you watching Teletubbies?
No, I'm not watching it, but that's he's one of the guys.
No, I'm joking.
I'm just gonna say this though.
It's Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, Poe. Yeah. I remember all their names still.
That's a terrible nickname. Anyways, going back to what Ram said. Ram, you guys are in no position of strength. You have 3 key players. Liverpool have a massive problem, and it's not just Mo Salah. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk are all looking at each other and saying to themselves, "You gonna sign? You gonna sign? Did you get a contract? Did you get a contract?" And they're all like communicating with each other, and it's a situation where you're gonna lose someone, you're gonna keep someone, and you're going to have a situation where another person is going to have to decide if they want to stay or go. I don't think you're going to keep all 3. At this moment in time, Van Dijk is going to get options in January if you don't get him tied down to a new deal. Trent already has the Real Madrid potential signing, the Galactico tag looming over his head. And when it comes to Mo Salah has Saudi Arabia potentially able to sign him on a free contract.
But he doesn't want to pay for Saudi.
Whatever contract you want. Maybe he doesn't want to play in the Saudi league.
Salah's one of the players, he doesn't want to play in the Saudi league. Friend Christina
one second. Let me just finish my train of thought. Maybe you're right. Maybe he doesn't want to play in the Saudi league. But at the same time, who's to say Mo Salah on a free, people don't start lining up in January if you guys don't get a deal sorted quickly.
Man United need him. Man United. We come in.
A lot of teams. I don't think he would disrespect Liverpool by going to any other rival. Maybe he goes to a London club. But the reality is, either way, you need to put money on the table. Yeah, why would he? I love
the way he dropped that in.
He wouldn't go.
He tried London club. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Why would he go?
Listen,
shameless.
As much as you want to say it's shameless,
he wouldn't go to
Everton. He wouldn't go to Manchester United. He wouldn't go to Man City. He might not.
And he
won't
go to Arsenal. Don't worry,
if he came to London, as well. You never know.
Stop it. Why would you need Salah when you got Saka, mate? You got the best right winger in the Premier League.
Salah, you can play him as a striker, bro.
You got Kai Havertz up front. Like, you got plays.
I'll tell you why they would need. I'll tell you why they need Salah. You all know I'm a big fan of Saka. Most Salah's better. Why not? He's better. He is better.
But they can play in the same team. Don't act like they can't.
No, I'm true. No, I mean, but Salah, if Salah joins Arsenal today, he's Arsenal's best player. Like, he's that good, man.
Lie to us and say Saka's playing over Salah. Lie to us and say Saka over Salah.
If Mo Salah's going to stay in the Premier League and leave Liverpool, he's not going to Manchester United. He's not going to Man City out of respect for them. He's probably not going to go back to Chelsea in the state that they're in. So if
why is he going to Arsenal?
Stay in the Premier League and go to another club,
why is he going to Arsenal?
He don't like you, lot. I'm sorry, he don't like you.
Igal, I want you to do me a favor. Guys, please let Igal finish when I ask him this question. Do the sales pitch now. You're standing in front of Mo Salah. Do the Arsenal sales pitch. Everyone else, silent, please. Over to you,
Mohamed
Miguel.
Salah,
Elevator pitch.
Mohamed Salah, you want to be a Premier League legend. You want to win more Premier League trophies. You need to leave Liverpool now. As you can see, that their current crop of players might be headed out the door. Van Dijk, Trent, Alexander-Arnold, and some of your attackers are not there. Come on, jump ship. And you know what? You won't even lose your Liverpool legendary status because Arsenal and Liverpool aren't beefing like that. You go to Manchester United, you go to Man City, it might hurt your legacy. But you come to Arsenal, you come to London, where it's a multicultural city. Your family will acclimatize quite easily, and also you'll come into an attack that needs more goal scorers. You come into that team, you set us over the edge, you get us to where we need to be. Everyone's been saying we need an attacker. Why not get one of the best goal scorers in the Premier League over the last 10 years? But long story short, if you come to Arsenal, you could be the finishing piece of the puzzle to get us not only over the line, get us back to greatness. You already did it at Liverpool. You want to be a Premier League legend? Do it at 2 clubs.
Can you say that in UCL, please?
Hey, you also have Champions League experience.
Do you know what I think you should add? Do you know what you should add into that sales pitch? I'd say, look, your numbers per game in the Premier League, you are on par with the legendary Thierry Henry. Join Arsenal and become a Premier League winner, maybe a Champions League winner with us. I would sell him the idea that he could become the Premier League GOAT. That's how I would sell it. And I would say, if I was in Arsenal's boardroom, doesn't mean you got to follow through with this. I'd be saying, look, we'll push the PR. You're fucking good at the PR. We'll push the PR. If you come in and achieve, we'll push the PR to make Mohamed Salah the Premier League GOAT. And
I think the main thing I have to sell him on,
I'd sell it to him.
I think the main thing I have to sell him on is that it's not going to hurt his Liverpool legacy coming to Arsenal.
Can we come back to reality?
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Sunshine here says he's going to pitch for Arsenal by starting with trophy winning.
Hey, I don't know why you're pitching at Manchester United.
Yeah, we're not involved.
Mate, we'll hold your bags. You go pitch. We'll hold your bags in the lobby, bro. That's what we'll do. But,
hey, no, but you guys are all laughing. But in all honesty,
hey, Gal, answer me this question honestly: who's won the most trophies in the last 5 years? Arsenal or Man United?
Doesn't matter. They get you in a better position as a football team.
We're just doing trophies. It doesn't matter.
No, but even you would switch those trophies for a progressive team that's actually challenging for a league title.
It's a great debate question. It's a great debate question. Would you rather, like a genuine question, Kate, would you rather be Man United in the last 5 years or Arsenal?
Well, I'd never want to be Arsenal, so I'm going Man United all day long, just because it's Arsenal. Sorry, but I could never say that. I'd never live it down. But I just like anything. I'll take a trophy or anything, please. Anyone.
Hey, we have won a trophy in that time period, by the way. But hey,
yeah,
I digress.
The FA Cup,
long story short, can everyone not agree though? If Mo Salah was to want to stay in the Premier League, what would actually be a suitable candidate for him? Man City?
He won't go anywhere other than Liverpool.
Yeah, wouldn't go.
No, he wouldn't do it. But no, if he wants to, where Igal is right, all banter aside, if he was like, I'm not like Sterling, if Salah says I am not leaving England, I'm leaving on a free, but I'm not leaving England. Genuinely, I think Arsenal's the only club that would be able to get him. I don't think he would do the Manchester clubs because of rivalries and everything else. I would not pick Tottenham. He would not pick Tottenham.
They wouldn't pay him. They would offer him 150k a week.
No. So yeah, look, he doesn't want to stay in England. If he did, it would only be Arsenal that could get him.
Why would he downgrade?
I mean, Newcastle, they got the money and they've got ambition. Like, you never know. They can make just as good a sales pitch as you again.
You're delusional.
I would argue the fact he's going to Arsenal is a downgrade. I'm not going to lie, but
based on what?
Because we're higher than you in the league right now.
No, it's not.
Can I ask you a question? Do you not think that Liverpool to Arsenal is a downgrade, Igal?
Not maybe as history as a club, but not as a current squad. No.
Igal, stop. No, it says a downgrade. No, we're not insulting Arsenal here or anything. We're just keeping it real. Based in 2024, going from Liverpool to Arsenal is a downgrade in 2024.
Okay, so
and that's something that Arsenal have done great and everything.
Second.
But
so in 2024, going from Aston Villa to Chelsea is a downgrade.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What do you
crazy?
So because Villa finished in the top 4 last season, it's now a downgrade going from there to Chelsea. Because it's about a body of work and how they're seen.
One second, I'm not saying Liverpool's not a bigger club. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying currently we're in a better situation.
What's the situation at Aston Villa?
What's your situation? In the league again?
Yeah, you're
you
higher
don't
in the
get
league.
anything for second. You know that, right?
It's game week 3. I think Arsenal are currently much more stable.
Guys, let Igal actually explain so we can hear, please. Sorry, go on, Igal.
Simply put, I think Arsenal are currently in a better situation to have sustained success for a longer period, where Liverpool might be in the back end, with the likes of Mo Salah, Van Dijk, aging, getting a lot older. Trent Alexander-Arnold potentially could be leaving. Alisson, we already know they're looking to get his replacement in a year's time. Let's be honest, at this moment in time, if you're a football player and you're saying which situation is a lot better long-term, you're going to say Arsenal, with the likes of Declan Rice, William Saliba, Bukayo Saka, the young core, all up and coming, compared to Liverpool, where it's like, you know what? They're top players, they're world-class, but they're in the back. Some of them might be in the back end of their careers. Let's not lie.
No. But Igal, see, my thing though is that
hasn't won anything.
Yes, that's why. Until Arsenal wins something. That's why, Igal, I asked you, what is the situation you're in? If you're saying your situation is we are getting close and challenging, no, I don't do challenging. I do trophy. I told you I speak fluent trophy. Until you can show me those trophies. We're not being
stupid here, though. In 2004, when we seen Arsenal's Invincibles and we see Chelsea coming up with all the money Roman Abramovich was pumping in, people didn't say to Roman Abramovich's Chelsea, you didn't win anything. They're like, this team is ready to win now. You need to start winning. I hear it. But at the same time, you can clearly see which one is in the right direction and which one's headed in the wrong direction. And I see a similar crossroad with Liverpool and Arsenal.
But Igal, that's a false account. Because Chelsea,
guys, sorry,
would blow everybody out the water.
Sorry, Joshua Jack here says.